All right. And Friday's here again. And got it for premiere. Oh, Aether Drift Quick. That might be good. Try with a quick standard game. I mean, there was more salt on that popcorn than I expected. I'm starting to feel it. Grab some bubbles. Alright, the can is green, so you can't see it, but, you know, hey. Liquid Death, Severed Lime. Yeah, I'm a limes guy. Make me some limes. Yeah, we're back. Why would anything... Yeah, I love me some. Fortunately, I can't allow it to stay there. Cards like that, you gotta get rid of. Use this opportunity card. A lot of 1/1 count. Blow his land roll. Our deck is kind of built around quickly bursting them down, so as long as they don't drop a creature to stand in the way, we should be pretty good. Putting out that Ozlift early, though. Good for their counter stuff. Oh, right, that also makes it. Build ourselves our own blocker. 3/3 with first strike. That'll stand in the way nicely. Yeah, you guys really like this Liquid Death stuff, and I can see why. Dang good. Although you're definitely paying for the brand. But I happen to have it on authority that you guys seem to like the brand, so you're worth paying for it. Big hit. Hey! Currently live, how can I help you? Yeah, no, feel free. Yeah, that's the great thing about being in the center of a comic book store. You know, a lot of action going on around you. Oh, you do want the chair? Yeah, no, someone else might want the chair. Actually, take it for now. When Eli comes back and stares at you, you can have it, you know? Yeah, no, I get it. Wait, how far are you taking it? I thought you were just going to sit down. Oh, wow, he's really taking that chair. Yeah, no, over here is all, like, dead space. Like, my arm just cuts out, like, before the elbow. But, yeah, okay, yep, nope. Perks of working in the comic book store, I guess. Red and white, mostly. Yeah, a Boros mice build, built around enchantments. Yeah, because I stopped trying to have fun and just try to win. So
Sorry.
no. Billy, let me cut the feed over here. Got his power creature out on the field. That Hydra gets very large incredibly fast. But you can just take it. For those of you wondering what those announcements are, because, well, I cut the feed. We're just getting our casual commander event started. Not a lot of releases yet until Dragons of Tarkir hits us, but, hey, people are still coming out to play Magic and eat popcorn and talk about, like, all that's going on in their lives, Good stuff. Alright, well, that's our 10 wins for the day, so, I mean, at least, that's done. Yeah, Eli, if you want to move the chair back, you could go ahead. Someone just did a bit. It was a good bit, but, it's over now. Yeah, I'll just cash out some orbs while it's happening. 17 of them. And more to go. Yeah, I'm going to level you. These Gear Hulks, very cool, but unfortunately not useful in the current standard. So I'm just going to buy them down the row. It all don't matter. None of this matters. Cares. I do like thanking the orbs for the stream, but I couldn't tell you why. Just the knowledge that, like, I'm doing better, I thought was, like, good for the stream, but, what do I know? Certainly not enough, I'll tell you that much. Not really a claim all button. I don't want to hold on to the orbs like I do. But, I've never really been one to listen to Wizard of the Coast. My games still have half-elves in them. My games have half-dwarves in them.
Oh,
yeah,
where? To do.
Oh, well, I had to make them myself. The most interesting thing about half-dwarves, Eli, at least the one I do, is they have genetic vocabulary. Yeah, so the idea is a half-dwarf inherits the Dwarven and Elven language. Yeah. Because, like, elves pass down souls and stuff. Oh, right, pizza orders. Yeah, I'll just probably fill out the pepperoni pie, if anything. Don't buy me another one of those pepperoni rolls. That was not the worst bit we've ever done on stream, but...
Hit worse, but rarely.
Yeah, no, that was, I was just gonna say strange. Not even in a bad way, just in a way. Down to the final 5, so... Big things we actually... Probably gonna be able to get all of them. But... If anything, it's probably this Bellowheart.
Bellowheart.
Bellowheart. You happen to know is that a word that means anything, or is it just
made up?
Made up, yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
I think Velo comes from velocity.
Yeah, probably. Like, it loves velocity. And when you enter the game's life and you can tap it for mana, that is really good. Even if it's never a vehicle, it's good. So, that's definitely one of them. Second best. +2, trample. It does have flash, though. So you could, as a surprise blocker. Honestly, none of these really wow me. Playing red more likely. There's only 3 orbs left, and, I don't want to promise anything, but I think we're going to get them. Let's crack a pack here. I'll point out that Thunder Junction is probably the closest I have to be elected, so cracking these packs pretty much is only vault progress. That's all. Glitter of Seconds. Off the bottom, Outlaws Mary. Fortunately, I can't use the card in standard, but
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
There are other formats, and every now and again they get reprinted, so you can always use it. I don't know. I don't really have much to think about. Token energy, damage, lifelink. Oh, and you make them at random. That's a strange one, because you have to...
Oh.
Yeah, you have to roll a d3.
Well, 6 divided by 2 is
Yeah.
pretty simple.
Yeah, I'd roll a d6, subtract 4, subtract 3 from results over 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. I always thought the choose that random. You know, they never really recommend how to make randomness happen. But, you know, I guess they leave that up to the. Crack a Foundations pack. I know it has another name around the shop, but I can't say that. Oh, you wouldn't know the bit. Talk to Billy about it. In fact, Brian's just raising him about it right now. Raising,
Oh.
razzing. That's a joke. It's funny. Over there.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, no, we never say that near the internet. No.
Yep, there you go. Never near the internet.
Alright.
Rising Tide. I'm told this one's good, but discarding cards was not my favorite. Well, until the shark stuff. This might be good for shark stuff. I'll have to look into it. Aether Drift. Man, if Disappointment was a set, this would fall short of it. I mean, it's such a great idea. Everything about it was posed for greatness, and everything it delivered was just so fine.
How do you make, like, magic-powered car wars not
Fine.
fun?
Yeah. Radiant Lotus is nice, I'd imagine. Sacrifice one or more artifacts. Target player adds 3 mana of chosen color. Okay, there's some weird interplay with this. So, first of all your artifacts are treasure tokens. But it's not just your artifacts. You can choose target player. You can give players mana with this. Why would you want to do this? Well, it would be nice. Definitely a plane. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Eli, you want to in on this? I'd do a tavern run. You can give other people mana with this. Now, I don't know why you'd want to, but in 4-player Magic, this can be a useful bargaining tool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I give you 3 mana of red, will you be able to,
Wipe
get rid
someone out.
of this problem for me?
Yeah.
You know, this.
Person, not problem.
Well, I mean, red is the deal damage to player color.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like,
it's-
all your artifacts are treasure tokens now. Those useless map tokens are treasures now. And they're triple treasures.
It does have some interesting bargaining power, but fortunately, bargaining means nothing in this version of Standard, so,
Nah.
you know.
Not unless Mana Burn comes back somehow. Used to get penalized for unspent mana. Undamaged burn. So, at your end step, I'm going to give you...
A bunch of mana that you can't burn.
Yeah, I'm going to give you, like, 9 mana. You better get rid of it. Better get rid of it now. I actually think there should be enchantments that cause mana burn, or, like, put mana burn back in effect. Red Leyline would be pretty nice.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
that would be a nice card.
Creatures you control get +1 attack, and mana burn is the thing. I mean, you would word it more elegantly, of course, but... Oh. Apes. Apes have always been a Magic staple. Old apes. Search for a creature with no abilities. Put it in your hand. Oh yeah, if reading's for chumps, then this is the card for you. Thunderous Velocity. Great word.
Where's its feet?
I don't think it has feet. The bug carapace they turned into a car.
Why has it got feet?
No. Like I said, it's just okay. Everything about this set is okay.
Feels like an 8-year-old boy's dream. Like,
Yeah.
you got all these cool names and nonsense stuff. This would work as an incredibly good Lego stat.
Yeah, no, this setting is ripe for cool stuff, and all they've given us is fine. Thing is just okay and only okay. Good is here. Wow, give it up for. I mean, I don't hate Blue. I don't know. What does he do? Why is he here? Bring back Fibblethip. Also, trying to treat him like a baby Yoda with a bitch.
Yeah.
Break thing.
Yeah, he's also terrifying.
Yeah, they need to like get into the fact that this is a gremlin. There's a lot of discussion if like Lude is a one of one or if he has a mind, like he has a speech.
Oh.
I think he might be a one of one, but I like the idea that there's just a lot of these things somewhere. Card type is Beast Noble, and then like another thing. Noble's a type that you don't see. I mean, it works for a lot of things. I don't know, it commands a certain amount.
Honestly, Noble Beast gives me an image of someone who managed to graduate from the Isle of Dr. Moreau.
Okay, so it's a really smart hamster.
Yeah, just like an uplifted monster.
Hurt. Land that stings you. One life might not seem, but sometimes every bit counts. Gotta hold on to it.
Namely when you don't have many bits.
I'm already at 19. And I'm about to go a lot lower.
Uh-oh.
Good news is I can, how do I say, start moving with the rank. I am gonna have to take one to the dome before I can start swinging out. Probably be using Feather of Flight to go over there. You get reach creatures in red, but none of them have shown up yet. Guy knows what he wants. Goblins. I mean, that also seemed good. We were looking at the return of goblins. Not like goblins had ever gone away. We've always had goblins. But now, like, goblins is a be-all, end-all archetype.
Yeah, this is the mainstream way.
Yeah, no. You can build a deck called Goblins, and your deck does goblins, and
So much goblins.
yeah, well, what does your deck want to do? It wants goblins. Make a goblin. And you know, it's not really magic if the goblins aren't here. Goblins, ever since they've never left. Goblins, elves, humans, couple mainstays in Magic. Apparently cats are the... Yeah, no, they used to be Leonin, but, you know, they got rid of that type line and just flattened them to cat, you know.
That's quite...
Yeah, no, it's definitely a human-centric game. Like, why don't we just call all the human cards apes? I've made jokes about putting an enchantment artifact that the
Defaced Monument?
yeah, Twisted Monument and Defaced Monument.
You know what we're referring to.
Yeah, no, it's a classic reference. Given how reference heavy this set was, I'm surprised no one. Yeah, we even have a blue shell in this, which, you know, if anything ever referenced heinous, out of place video.
I'm disappointed that there wasn't a red-green mana card featuring a duct tape wielding mechanic in different colored suspenders.
Pardon, was a Mario-esque character. But yeah, no, like they could have really got a lot more with the references. A Mad Max can. Or
Well, at that point, we just make a big secret lair. We make like 5 different secret
yeah,
layers.
no, this is. I think this was Secret Lair Farm. Full set.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Really gets down to it.
these were a bunch of scrap secret layers that they just like rebranded.
No, like they need creatures to make Secret Lair cards of.
Oh yeah.
So
These are the copyright-free versions.
so they
before
went
they
out
make
and
the
made them.
deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's. Oh, should have read the card. If I play my cards right, I might be able to get them this. Move the blocker. Take to the skies. Draw a card. See what. Then +1 free. Take a little bit of damage. Yep, that's game.
Alright.
Yeah, no, you always overrate creatures until you don't have them.
Well.
Oh. Why they chose otters?
I mean, you could do worse. There's like sea otters, so I can see the connection to storms.
Yeah, storms. Yeah, that's the thing. Blue mana has always been associated with water, and red mana always with fire.
Personally, I would have much rather had the given them some sort of Tempest Cleric style thing.
Yeah, like they would less lightning and more like wind, right?
Yeah, riding the wind or calling down thunderbolts from the sky, not just like shooting bolts out of your hand.
Yeah, no. Bloomburrow as a setting has a lot of potential. I think we've only scratched the surface on it.
Yeah, I'd want less like Palpatine Force Lightning, more D&D Call Lightning.
Yeah. I think they could also store it in object.
Oh, that's a very neat
interesting.
wizardy concept.
Yeah.
That I hadn't considered that before.
As you guys know, I'm a big proponent of the Humblewood D thing, and Wizard of the Coast wants to make a knockoff. Well, already have. And we've seen them make knockoffs of Myth, Harry Potter.
Still adamant that Strixhaven should have been a Savage World setting. It would have worked way better. Everybody has 50 feet.
The Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos was the most disappointing book I had ever seen. It felt like the book was hating me as I was looking at it. Which is weird because the book never said anything about me. But it was so antithetical to everything I wanted in D&D.
It's an aloof book. It just expects that you respect it because it's a D&D book. Like,
Yeah.
It says, oh, and fighters? Nah, you just,
this
like,
one out.
imagine. Just use your imagination powers.
Yeah.
You're the player of this game. Just imagine that your fighter is doing something cool and magic-y. While
Yeah.
everybody else gets cool magic-y powers for real.
It's so much wrong with that book. Shame because the UA was ambitious. It wasn't good though.
Trying for something, though.
No, it was there was attempts being made, and we all yelled at them. And we told them this wasn't the way to do it,
And lo and behold, it wasn't.
and they didn't do it. So, cool, we got what we wanted, but like,
What cost?
yeah, but
This cost.
when I said don't do this, I meant don't do like classless subclasses. Don't.
Oh god,
Yeah,
not that.
that was a mess.
I have no idea how they'd power balance that. It
Yeah.
was a fun concept. At that point, just bring back prestige classes.
Yeah, no, should have been featured. All those. Or, and this is a big or, like you would never do this because, you're sane. Make a new class. A Strix Mage class, yes.
No, that's too scary.
Yeah, no, that would be real bad.
I feel like we should have just gone the route of
I see it, Toad. Yeah, how you
3.5. If we were this whole time willing to make like prestige classes for the class, like our ideas that weren't big enough to be their own classes, but were too big, too ambitious rather, to be subclasses, field classes. If we started off with the premise that yes, you can make a class that has fewer than 20 levels, and like a 5 or 10 level class that's based around a very specific concept, then Strixhaven could have been done very well, because each one would just be like the different thing you study is a new prestige class.
Yeah, you have a 20 level character. Each Strixhaven course is 10 levels. So, take 5 levels of one, levels of another, and your last 3 in a third if you want.
Alternatively, given that they all had not too many features, a different way you could do it would be it's 4 levels per class, but you have to have levels in other classes to get those. Like you gotta level up in between those to get new levels in each class.
Because we're doing a Hogwarts, probably have we'll put subtitles on it. Intro to Advanced and Mastery, and you can only really have 2 intros, 1 Advanced, 1 Mastery, or maybe 3 to 1. Yeah, I don't know.
This was my gag with giving it 4 levels per class.
Yeah.
Just the 4 years that it takes to get
a
full
maging
proficiency
degree, yes.
in it.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of potential there.
But that's not what we got.
Not what we got, no. Also, I kind of had a problem with it being set at a school because schools in our mortal world are pretty boring.
Also, it's set at a school, at a college or high school style school, when the average D&D player is getting younger and younger. It's still sometime around. You got a couple of groups. You've got, going from oldest to youngest, you've got the veteran players who grew up with AD&D in the 70s and 80s.
And they don't want to go back to school.
Yeah, they ain't interested in a college setting. They want to do more of their. They want Dark Sun back. Wizards, you gotta bring the slavery setting back. I hate to say it, but that's what's gonna bring the.
That's what they want. That's what your audience wants.
The money will flow like wine if you bring back the setting with the slavery and the terrible human war crimes.
Yeah, the war crime, slavery, ecological disaster, cannibalism setting. Yeah.
Yeah, go back to the setting that it was ravaged by evil magic climate change, and people did slavery everywhere.
Yeah, all the iron is gone. It's full of snake cultists.
There's nothing. Reading is banned, and everything is a totalitarian government, and mutant psychics are the best thing around.
Yeah.
If you bring that back, you will get the money back that you lost on Strixhaven. Because that group of people doesn't want to go back to college.
Yeah.
And you know who the
children are too young to even comprehend college.
Yeah.
And old people don't want to go back there. And
who is it designed for? Teenagers? The teenagers don't have enough money to buy the D&D books when they're charged for $60.
Yeah, it's a $60 book. They're not going to buy it. They're going to buy GTA or I don't know, Fortnite.
Or the new player's handbook, because it didn't take long for them to make one of those.
Yeah, no, that's a thing. I mean, I know, what is it, 10 years? Very healthy time span for... Yet at the same time...
We've done much worse.
Thing was, 5th edition didn't feel done. Which is, I guess, why this isn't 6th edition. It's 5th edition again.
Sure.
But when I said done, I didn't mean needed a new foundation. I was thinking needed a new edition. Like I don't know, build a West Wing and all your psionics. Kingdom running in there.
Again, I refer you to Dark Sun, where we could have done all of this and more.
We could have had Dark Sun, but, honestly, I kind of respect them for, there's no way we can do this in a way we feel we're done.
Everyone would have been angry if Wizards tried to make Dark Sun for real.
Well, everyone. I would probably... They made it the way I wanted. I want to be. No, I'm seeing your point.
The issue is that they'd never make it the way you want it to be made, and the people who are don't like Dark Sun would just be in a
Yeah.
real tizzy about.
There's some people who are just
this.
never gonna like Dark Sun, and you know what? You shouldn't. It's a terrible place.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
If you don't like the idea of going to Dark Sun, that means you're pretty sane.
Yeah, no, that is the moral response. You know. Luckily, Wizards has said they're working on new settings, but I don't know. That doesn't fill me with wonder.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's a good idea to make a bunch of new settings when, like, do we even do Greyhawk stuff anymore? Just reinvent Greyhawk. Give Greyhawk cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're going back to Eberron, but we're kind of in a weird. Like I said, we're doing a lurch forward. A lot of the things that like made Eberron unique, or what I thought was unique. The Dragon Marks were racially locked.
Yeah.
That's not the case anymore. They're
What?
all
No.
willy-nilly now.
No, that
They're
was the
thieves.
whole point.
Yeah,
was
no, that was the point.
There
But
was a whole
Yeah.
genetic
So-
component that
yeah, the
locked
hierarchy,
you in.
the hierarchy that's held Eberron together, it's gone now.
As long as you have some sort of, like, okay, so it's not a retcon, it's like a new development.
It's a ret forward, like hey, that's not how it works anymore.
Okay, if it's like saying that there was an in-universe change, that's good. I was worried they were just retconning that out of the history. Then you have to re-explain like so much of the geopolitics. But if this was a new change, that's a fun angle to go with.
Yeah, no, if it's a cool new thing that's happening, then that's really cool. If it's always been this way, shut up. Not cool. It was cool when Kaladesh became Avishkar. It wouldn't be cool if it's always been Avishkar.
Yeah. Notion that these changes that are meant to like make the setting better are happening in universe is always one that I prefer over to no, you silly fool, you never that never happened.
Yeah.
No, forget about that.
The Warhammer players had a moment with them when a female Custodes was seen. Previously, they've always been referred to as a band of brothers, or your monks, always vaguely male. And like, here's a female one. So where did she come from? Their answer was, oh, they've always been here. Never noticed it.
So is language just like a weird artifact or something?
Well,
like,
that was the thing, right? I thought that would be like kind of really interesting. Like, there's only a few of them. They're scattered so thin that, of course, like no one imagines a Custodes. Such an anomaly. In fact, it's an anomaly to even see a Custodes in the first place.
But yeah, you
They
already
move
don't
too
see
quickly.
already barely see them at all, so you don't really pay attention to like look out for female one.
Yeah, what would they even look like? They're armored head to toe. But
I do like the idea that it was just an assumption made by random civilians seeing these guys and think those must all just be.
Yeah.
There's no way there's a woman inside of that.
And there was constant references, like they're normally taken from the sons of noble houses, like that. But there was like, I don't know, you could have done a thing like, you know, things are not great in the Imperium. Maybe they've expanded their search. The process has been perfected. Then again, such things progress.
That's kind of counter to the
That's
whole
not a theme of Warhammer.
The Imperium is supposed to be a stagnant hellscape.
Yeah, and getting worse unless something changes.
And honestly, having like a realistic change in universe kind of ruins the point of it.
I mean, the best new cool thing that's happened in Warhammer science was a guy named Crawl discovered Volkite.
What?
Okay, it's essentially a laser that raises the temperature of something to...
Oh,
Yeah,
like a phaser.
yeah, his whole thing was just finding an old piece of technology and that's the most advancement they've got. They're still trying to get back to where they were. So,
Right, because
That's
the
the
dark age of mankind was actually when they built all the technology
Yeah.
in this.
they had Star Trek, they filled it up with AIs, that was a mistake, and they did a Butlerian jihad. All the computers are dead. The ones that are alive have all been playing nicely, so But I don't know. I've always thought like those forward retcons were always better than like the active. Yeah. I hope that's what they do with Eberron, but to be honest, I could have interpreted it wrong at like said like this is going forward in Eberron. Like things have changed in it. I just hope it's not just marketing.
Just marketing will all be up and on. And I think so will Keith Baker.
I won't be up in arms. I'll be.
Oh yeah,
that's probably.
I've never seen this man raise his arms above parallel.
Yeah, no, I don't move a lot. And look, I know I've gone on record saying I would throw cotton fruit to the coast headquarters, but that's about as far as I go.
That's if someone provides him the rotten fruit.
Yeah, I'm not buying my own fruit. You crazy? I spent all my money on these books.
So he can get angry about it.
Yeah. No, that was the thing when I realized, like, I was angry. I was still having fun being angry. And is hating the product a way to enjoy the product?
I mean, that's how the Amazing Spider-Man comics are surviving today. Is people know that, like, Marvel Comics knows that people will continue reading it just because they want to know what's happening.
Yeah.
They can yell about it online.
No one likes Paul.
So they just keep making things dumber and worse.
Yeah.
So that people will say more about it online. So more people will be like, God, I gotta buy this comic to see what's terrible about it.
I gotta see what's happened to people. Gotta see how they ruined him.
Or like on the other side, man, maybe something will finally.
Look at this. Oh, no, that's not a Blueborough lizard. That's a giant rhino.
No way, it's the Washington Monument.
Oh. Oh, wow. On the quick draft. We don't want to sink our money into anything too expensive. Pull up the draft guide. Let's be honest, I don't know what it... Left. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Draft Sim. Color balance is bad, common cards are bad, vehicles are sort of bad, miserable rares, board stalls for day, and flooding. Ugh. Yep, like I said, the whole set is held down by its own design. Or poor Aether Drift. Looks like the winning colors are green and black, according to their color ranking. Traffic Jams, Remove Vital. The best decks are green mid-range. Oh, and black green mid-range or green blue exhaust. Then mounts, solid, good deck. The weakest deck is red white V. Okay, yeah, that's why we failed our first time around on the draft.
I see.
Yeah, you remember that one. We started with green, but we fell off. Stick to the green pack. Green is good.
Green means go.
Oh. Other creatures, non-creature spells cost X less. Or X will saddle, put a...
Watch out, that's white.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good. I mean, the Bulwark Ox is a bad one. Any of these ones?
Mounts are definitely better than V. Mounts are creatures.
Yes.
Have to pass up the blood guys. Although black has been said as to be landfall when a land turned from graveyard to battlefield. Actually, might be good.
It can't block, but.
Oh right, it can't. Oh, I can take it so that others may not have it. That's a good start.
That's a good excuse.
Right. XP style draw. Good to have stuff to throw away. Oh! And you don't have to crew it to do it. And can't be blocked. Okay, so I can feel a little pull of red black, maybe.
We could change our black deck with a little red.
Yeah.
You know, a little splash, because we are already
Red's the
splashing
go
out.
fast color, right? I mean, I don't want to get too connected to driving force.
Yeah,
Despite that, like, other creatures getting that big plus up to 4,
it is
and,
cool,
and a
but
4 discount on all non-creature spells. It's good, but that's a 6 mana card.
so
Yeah.
we don't focus on just that.
Yeah, no. Top 3 cards. Deal a permanent, put the hand, put the rest on the bottom. Actually pretty good. Better than Scholar. Yeah, vehicles. Vehicles is a bad thing. Don't stick. Turn up to 1 creature mount card, 1 vehicle card from up to 1 creature with no abilities from graveyard to hand. Does make the Bloodghast unblockable. Your attacks while saddle gets. You know what? Better creep. Oh, Aether Jacket. Look, I can blow up other people's artifacts with it. Man, it's an early draft. Too early to decide anything. Indestructible and Death Touch till end of turn. Token. Where it enters, untap enchant permanent. Flying is gonna be a trouble. Second one. Battles 2. Other silver strength. You want to go up to? Or Tyrant might. Patrick. Take another 8. Back. Got Bleachbone Verge. Both of these good cards. Not what we're looking for. I don't think that's what we need. Hey, Red, you back? How you doing? Took me a while to look over there. Get really locked in on these drafts for some reason. Locust Spray. Pothole Mole. Castle Saddle that gets plus. Yep, no, I want something that's brawl worthy. Sunbillow Birch. Great cards going around, guys. Wish I could use any of them. Good buddy got much better at Magic. Migrated from Standard to Historic. 8 wild cards and doing well. Oh yeah, Historic is... Well, it's a larger roster of cards. I wouldn't get too hung up on exactly what you're playing as long as you're having fun. But, no. I liked Standard because it was small. Or at least it was small. Flying... Oh, but it's 5 cost. the idea of giving... Oh, we can give things... Have to worry about cards that have naturally. Flash another target creature. Oh, what? Yeah, Fang Guardian. Good pick. And all the decks just play as much. Oh yeah, the 300 decks were a weird trend that I had noticed. I think some people are just testing their commander deck. Or another artifact you can... I like drain cards. Draining cards is... Hackball. Realize I go to work because I got tired of fighting the same cards, dude. Same.
Oh, yeah.
But I gotta warn you, you're gonna find those cards again in Historic. Historic seem to care about their deck during a play. I suppose. But yeah, every format's got a meta. You'll find it eventually. This is not a great selection of cards. I'm gonna throw another Apocalypse Runner, but I'm gonna put it on the sideboard. Whenever you attack, attacking creature gets 1 until end of turn if dies Surveil. Yeah. That is good. That's good, I'll take it. Rocky Road makes a pilot. Probably should have picked those duo lands I saw going around. If you won again, I'm going to take it. Definitely taking the end. Oh, there's our Mario. I mean,
A very lame one. At
yeah,
that.
I mean, this could also be Dad Racer from Speed Racer, though. So, you know.
I mean, you give him some fenders and like a checkered blue shirt, and he's red-green.
Suppose this man is the man known as Mario. Oh yeah, I made Billy watch the Game Boy SP Blue Edition Pasta.
What?
Yeah, Aether Spark. We grabbed that. We grabbed that right off the top.
Oh, yeah.
We don't even look at
yeah.
any of this.
Yeah, don't bother with everything.
Yeah, no, that. Not sure if it's a win. Oh, that's a better murder right there. Yeah, just keep switching modes until whenever you get bored. Grim Bobble. Artifact stuff is the kind of stuff I do. Being able
They
to
use
just
black, so it
destroy.
works with
Yeah. Sacrifice to Surveil. It's kind of a toss-up between the two.
any expensive one. Yep.
Here's our curve. It's honestly a nice curve.
Nice curve.
A lot of 3-cost ones, so let's
Um,
grab the Grim Bauble.
Yeah, that's a lower
Yeah.
cost one.
Start
Something
fleshing out
early.
the early game stuff. Reveal hand, choose artifact or creature, exile it. Exile it. Just get rid of it. Gone. It's gone forever. There's another spin out we can take. Take intimidation tactics. So which event is this in? Oh, Premier Draft, Aether Drift. The Premier Drafts are cheaper, there's no draft timer, and those are really only the best things about it, so yeah. There's Silken Strength, or a Ticket Tortoise. Opponent controls more lands than you. Oh, when enters? No, not interested. Although, yeah, not interested. Over double strike. Equipped creature has double strike. This double strike means first strike. Cast a spell by paying 2 life. Sacrifice an artifact creature in addition to paying costs. No. Well, it does synergize nicely with Tactile Terror. Watch and learn. Although I'm not good at this. I'm only slightly okay at this. Opterus, Mac Overdrive. How many Mac drives do I have? 3 be better? I'll take 3. I took a Clamorous Ironclad instead. That Amonkhet Raceway. Target creature gains haste. Only at max speed. Athopter makes flyers, so that's nice. Draw 2 cards. Everybody lose 2 life. That one's probably good. Deathless Pilot. Saddle's greater. Return this card from graveyard to hand. Or gains trample till end of. Nope. Definitely the return. Evishkar Racer. Discard a card, draw a card. Yeah, I'll take it. Not great, but I'll take it. Pick in my colors. Exwell Saddle gains. I want another Skybox Fair. Take the Skybox. Silken Strength. Wow, no one really wanted the Silken Strengths going around. I ended up with 4 of them. There was an achievement for drafting 5. I wish I stuck with that, but you know, I'd rather just win the draft. So, cut down to 2. One of those we can't back. Brewing's not nearly as important. Too late to be. Probably be using that too late to be. An Aether Spark. Now this is draw. If you get this, you draw big. So. Maybe we don't need this lose 2 life. What do you draw? We'll have to beat tools later? Yeah, maybe. Probably after pizza. Tactics. They said removal was key in the draft thing I skimmed. I don't really do vehicle stuff, so might as well toss it. Attacking creature dies, surveil. I might toss the Tyrant too. Drop a... Actually, I'll put another Tyrant in there. Drop the Wicker Folk. Vanguard. Wreck Remover doesn't look interesting. I'm not in love with Skybox. Yeah. Yeah. No. A little light on the creatures, but I think I can pull this off. But I'm gonna want to take a quick little bathroom break first before I do it. Right back. Yeah, apparently they had pizza. Let's get you out. Yeah, I don't really think the munch cam is essential to. Again, I didn't get the Lancer. Yeah, I'm doing some draft stuff. Grab the seat. Oh. Immoral. Yes. I mean, everyone can engage with people however they want. My house is very pizza. Also, I'm a picky eater. Green black with a splash of red for this little lifelink card in here. Thinking about putting 2 in there, but he targets power 2. Yeah. Apocalypse Runner. Also, I pulled the Aether Spark. No, the Aether Spark from the set Aether Spark. It makes a creature a planeswalker with the following abilities: draw 2 cards or add 10 mana of any one color. Oh, and when it deals damage, you can put counters on it. Damage done.
Hey, what's
10 mana, any one color. And you're thinking like, well, that's 10. Yeah, but you can 10 damage easy, 1 turn. Put 10 counters on it. Remove those counters at your end step. Whatever. Oh yeah. Aether Stark is a card made broken. It's colorless. I don't know, it just makes one creature really good. Yeah, I'll be showing you some of the good stuff. Hopefully you'll think it's good too. 2 Apocalypse Runners. See how it goes. That's a terrible hit. A little better. Yep. Drop free. Oh no. The music is from Hi-Fi Rush. Play that game if you can. Xbox, the yeah, yeah, no, you can pretty critically. I see no reason to swing out. You have to come to me. Not the fan either. Oh no. Yeah, Magic was peak at Foundations. Like that was the most Magic. But I was excited for the non-Magic flavor of Aether Drip. But that never came in it. Speed should have been counters you put on creatures. I know that's just oil again. Oh, Phyrexians had oil counters. They did things by spending, referencing their oil counters. Vehicles of Aether Drift should have had speed. Like, cannot be blocked by creatures with lower speed, or creatures with highest speed. I think it was called the Cons. Thing was not a lot of flying creatures. That. So they made it equivalent, horsemanship. Some creatures have horsemanship.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nothing else has horsemanship. Well, except for the horsemanship. Yeah, so there's like a lot of fun to be had. Horsemanship. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that card in your hand. Got a choice of what to throw.
Watermelon.
Some of that card was inspired, I gotta say. I'm very
Until we're talking happening.
about
my
watermelon.
buddy
Oh,
seems
hey
like
Clyde, how you
what's
doing?
funny, and
Watermelon pot seasoned with FDR.
I'm
You wouldn't get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let this hit me. I'm too scared to throw it away just now. Yeah, I can get rid of at least Deathless Pilot. His speed go up. Alright, finally I got my third mana. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not great, is it?
Oh wait, I thought
It's a
It's still up.
7-2. It's not great.
like the bowling.
I pulled 2. I might go down to 1 if it's as bad as you say. Oh, it's legendary? Yeah, no, definitely going down to 1 on that one. Best of 1. But you get 3 losses before you go. Marcos, how you doing? Of Magic Knight. Can't block. Can't beat. Can't pump it up. Only have 1 mana open. Actually, no. There might be a couple. No, there's no 1 mana pump, right? All 2 mana. I made the right call. Draft. Draft a limited format. I'll put Aether Jacket on the field. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna hold back the Hunger Tyrant. Maybe Javelineer can give it first strike. Never actually said that word out loud. That is a mouthful. Javelineer. Your mouth is up and down. Yeah, it's up, down, again. You know.
Doesn't.
I mean, I play.
Doesn't give it
Just
first
up,
strike.
down,
It
up, down,
just
up,
gives
down,
it
up,
plus
down,
1.
over again.
Oh,
That's
that's less good. Yeah, I'm probably put Pact All Terror out as soon as I
Your
can.
tongue is up.
Yeah, no, like you can get used to saying that, but it's good for vocal warm up. Javelineer. Javelineer. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. It's like the pacer test for tongue, you know? They only recorded that once, I think it's just the same recording. A little lower, but yes. No, you're a little too low. You need to be higher. Gotta get real low. Oh wait, he's got, yeah, no, don't hurt yourself. You got all that Hawaiian in your...
Oh.
No, dude, it's a chunky pizza. If the Hawaiian had any more on it, it would be classified as lasagna. What do you mean that's not how lasagna works?
If Garfield would eat it, it's lasagna.
Garfield ate a lot of things, though.
How come?
Oh, cool. Is he up and about? Always want to know what Malcolm's. Remember Malcolm? Oh, no. Oh no, he is not to have any. Oh, I'm so glad we're not calling cats Garfield. That'd be a dumb thing. No, but they have a Ricci. So I'm gonna throw a 7 at him, and I feel like you gotta... Either you're gonna lose 7 life or a creature, so... And either of those would be great for me. Alright, at least we're losing that creature. And it's gone. I passed up so many good rares on this draft. I better win at least 2 games. Otherwise, I'm going to be kicking myself over passing up that Bone Verge.
Oh, you don't care about that. The story of
Jimothy, no. Who? Jimothy. Oh yeah, the big jellyfish. I mean, Eldrazi are a lot of things. This one looks like a jelly. Good enough. Eldrazi had always been weird. They're weird by design. As was... Yeah, no, they're literally the fingers of something incomprehensible. They're not supposed to make sense. Rares still matter to you if you're not stuffed with coins and wild cards? Yes. Because every rare is an opportunity cost, and I am a notorious cheapskate. The thing is, like, when you see value in front of you, you're kind of like, you need to do something with it. That's my first thought in the head. You don't do
By the way,
anything
the
with
other
this.
card-
Ooh. Oh, I need 6, not 5. That's bad. Oh no, this is not great at all. I think so. Yeah, saddle is only like before attack.
Or after attack.
Yeah. He's got a 7-2. Do I want to just say screw it and swing at my Engine Rat? Because I'm really hoping Engine Rat pays off. I can pay 6 mana to make him lose 2 life. Sorcery speed. Oh. No, instant speed. Instant
So, he
instant
does-
speed Rat.
What's
Currently it's a 2-3.
not reach?
Got reach now, yeah. Swing out. You know what? I'm gonna swing with the Pactol Terror. With a +1. Guys, I surveil, which works for me.
Evelyn.
Javelineer. Javelineer. Up, down, up, down. Malcolm does not want it. Malcolm is not to have it. He already has biohazard dumps. Do not feed Malcolm pizza. Biohazard dumps. He is a poisonous little fellow. His dookies are biological weapons. It stinks to high heaven. Sorry, it's part of the deal. Stop trying to feed our cats pizza. Don't do that. Not good for them. It's not good for us. Yeah. Yeah, I need to start throwing some of these suckers away. Or, lining for a kill up. Yeah, no, it's not worth it to constantly be fretting about opportunity lost. Knowing me, I'll probably keep doing it. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Hey Cody, how you doing?
I'm a cancer brain.
I do want some of the Hollow Burn.
Radioactive.
Yeah.
Why else is it lumpy?
Sonya, I gotta force you to watch the expiration date
Lumpy.
video where he teleports
It's
bread
lumpy. Whoa.
for artifact.
This chair is so bad.
Yeah, no, the kids like it to do that. Yeah. Kids want it to like do that, and I don't know why.
Back here. Trying to see.
There he is. Hey Cody, how you doing?
Oh. Oh, the lumpy bread?
I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna start kicking myself over. I'm gonna try not to. Oh, but this is a terrible first go at it. So this guy's probably got my deck, but better. He's struggling though, and I don't know why. I have to throw away the end rat. All right, we're going for bold tactics here. Act all for the kill. I actually would, but no, you're very yes, please. You're very busy over there. Take your time. I even got a plate for you if you want. A little pre-used though. Over for him. All right, so yep. Okay, so this does save it, but I don't know if it's enough. Surveil going. Don't need that. Far too late for me, Forrest. Thank you, Hutch. Oh, wow. Yeah, you nailed this one, Hutch. I didn't know you made it. I'm not making out of this one alive. Oh yeah, this is done. It's over. It's over. All right. I mean, I'm gonna put up a good fight, but it's over. It's over. Gamers, it's literally never been more Omer. All right, well, keep the Avishkar Raceway. Oh wait, yeah. Then we would do those duels, right? You want to do those now, Red? Send you a quick little challenge. Cards. Do Roxy and Bill. This shows off good enough. Challenge is out now. Yeah, we're good. Okay, now I know you can like peek at the stream to see my hand. You're on your honor for that one. Not gonna enforce it or nothing. So yeah, don't know if you're listening or not. I'm gonna assume you are. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite sort of counter archetypes, but a nice little bit of return from Graveyard. A lot of these cards are either rotating out or fairly expensive, although we'll recognize one of them. Give it up for Bristly Bill, everybody. I do enjoy the cactus. Well, I think I made a mistake playing him this early. If I know anything about red decks. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, this is some historic build. What? Do I still have my historic birds? Hi. Figured it's probably best to would turn where you do nothing and get everything set up. Alright. +1 counter, +1 counter. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters, put an additional 1/1 counter. You'll notice that Kami lets me tap for as many mana as its power. As long as it's a 1. Oh, Stinger back terror. That's put the partners out. Ashling Flame Dash. Oh, that's a good card. Could tap my mana a little smarter, but here we are. Thinking about swinging out, but is not to be picked up, Sonya. Is not to be picked up. Yeah, that came out of Malcolm. Oh, I see you've got the Fervent title. That's the red one, right? Yeah. Ooh, a Nahiri, a completed Nahiri. Big old planeswalker. Ooh. Axe if able. Okay, that's good. That's great. That doesn't. Oh. Yeah, I'm kinda seething. Oh, that would have been a perfect time to use the can't be blocked. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well. Blockers then. Yeah, do a big spend here. All options of the spree, and yeah, just let him have it. Okay, cool. Magecraft. Caster instant, discard card, draw a card, second time resolve, 2 damage to each. Alright. What are you doing over there? There's nothing in that bag, Malcolm. You know very well there's nothing in that bag. And that's game. Now, a deck like this doesn't trigger every time, but when it does, it is a, really does style on them. Yeah, no. Yours was pretty good, too. I haven't had much luck with that on the standard ladder, though. I'd go again if you're good for it. Or, you know, I could just go back to that draft. I do want to finish the draft, but, you know, hey, the big stream, we got plenty of time. Send me another challenge if you're up to it. I'm gonna go see if they have any more of that popcorn. Yeah, no popcorn, but I grabbed myself a soda. All right. Did I do it? I have it. Oh, I might have got rid of it. I'll just rebuild it another time. Fast move. I'll do Avery the Fur. This shows off one of the nastiest decks I've made. Fire, I apologize in advance. I have to style on you for the stream. Get him out of here, see you. I realize there's a lot of cards that would have made this deck better. Reckless handling, that's a good one. But are you lucky? Yeah, a lot of these cards have rotated out in the past. Some of them even got banned, like this one. Still legal and historic, though. Longtime viewers of the stream will know what's coming. But seeing how there's only one of you viewing the stream right now, well, who knows? Oh, that's me. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, that one actually got reprinted. But there is stronger variants of that card. Oh, look at you. Here I was thinking you were defenseless. Well, running 4 is the smart option. Can't fault you for it. Charge it with the walk and burrow work and swing. Done. Now at Inner Sun, you can just get about anything. Get a Planeswalker. And now the skies darken. Now drown in a sea of bird. Yeah, this deck dominated Standard back in its day. I think it was my first taste of the Diamond rank. That's when my descent into madness and my lust for power came from. That's what ruined me. Oh, Billy's talking about Final Fantasy XIV again. I have learned so much about that game. Do I play the game? No. Do I have any interest in the game? Also, no. Just so damn happy when he talks about it, and honestly, it is pretty interesting. Whoa! Give it up for Quintorius! Love this guy, but I've never been able to make him work. Yeah. That's a freaking novel. Of course, the nerd would have a bunch of reading on it. Exile stuff, you make a spirit. The spirit is also the stuff you exiled. You can cast the spirit things, and then they go on the bottom. Ooh.
Nothing more after having a wall of text.
Yeah,
on
no,
his card.
that's a lot of text to read. That is just a lot to read. Right. Non-creature, non-land. Oh. Ow. I should not have thrown away those crowbars. Would have been very useful. Where did that bacon come from? Thanks, Eli. Yeah, no, I could see myself eating like 8 French fries. But, you know, every bit counts, right? Good call. Although, I still have ways to gain life. Yeah, don't worry about the typos. You should see our chat on most days. Yeah, that's a good wallop. Is this even bacon? I don't know what this is. That might be potato skin. Wow. But wonders never cease. Alright, casting the card with Quintorius. Big mana plays, huh? Not sure for what. A lot of birds. It's a lot of birds. Oh, right. Planeswalkers are non-creatures. Brilliant. I hadn't considered it. Planeswalkers aren't creatures. Ventorius can cast them from the graveyard. Oh, that's brilliant. That's great. Why did I never see that? A whole new type of play is open now. Oh, Nahiri's Resolve. I love that card. That card's great. Yeah, no. It's good to have someone to just fool around with. Day in, day out, drafting can get a little boring. Although I don't mean to toot my horn, but might be too late. There's no reason for me to do this. Except that it feels nice. Yeah, Lantern Flare. Now that's a good card. Well, no one's smart. Yeah, no, I think you're out. But yeah, no, the Birds deck, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no, it feels really good to be on this end of the deck. But on your end, probably not. I missed the Birds deck. Look. Wizards, buddy. I know we've had our differences. You make Birds deck a playable meta again. Maybe I won't throw that rotten fruit. Yeah. I should probably get back to the draft, but yeah, I wouldn't mind one more. Let's go. Let's go. Let me play something that isn't evil. You know? The refreshing strategy of a deck. Oh, yeah, I'm glad. I wanna play something, something weird. It ain't got no gas in it?
Gas in it.
Okay, this one's just weird. I think you're gonna like it. This one comes courtesy of Hutch, who actually made that incredible Holoblade. Oh, hey, do you want some fries? I already had like 8 fries. They come from Eli.
Alright, I will.
Yeah, no, we'll just pass them around until it's gone. I don't know what that is. I think that's potato skin. I don't know why I mulliganed, but I'm worth it. Yeah, but that's not... This has a... How do I say? A stupid strategy attached to it. You know the strat. Yeah. Not enough to just, win the game. Yeah. You also have to prove you're the superior gamist. Yeah, I am. As all the people, I am the gamest. Firebrand Archer. Classic. Ooh. A, alchemy card. I normally shy away from these, but, you know. Hey,
No, you're never wrong except when you are.
Sonya has a shocking track record. Does have you there.
Born in 2008, you ungrateful.
Swine? Swine's good. Sonya has this theory that it's impossible to have babies unless the economy's...
Sonya, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Her last boyfriend, she broke up with her at the Applebee's. And I can say this, because Sonya doesn't watch the VODs. So, yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little discovery. And it's back. This card uses a funny strategy, which I have dubbed mana forcing. And it's gone. You know what? That's okay. I'm really not even mad about it. Yeah. Of course I can bring it back, but... I feel like this is actually a type of deck you might come across in the wild.
Please rephrase that.
You are so lucky this microphone only picks up one direction. Well, here's the thing. I don't think
I would.
Brian would laugh. Brian, this is all about... Brian's all about that. We have fun here. Oh, no, it's pretty tops. That's the thing, guys. You want the store jokes, you gotta be in the store when they happen. You can't... I can't tell you what's going on here. You're gonna have to come here. Check our website, thirduniverse.com. That'll show you when all the events are happening and why you want to be here and when. Boogie. Oh, yeah. You get it. Oh, yeah. Throw it back. No, this is great. These things are a menace, though. They eat people. This is...
But they're so adorable.
But this is perfect. It would be
And
adorable
ugly.
if it wasn't for that, awe of sharp fangs. Yeah, I thought they were, like, the size of a football. Like, you could just kick one. And it would, like... But could you kick, you know, all of them,
I think
right?
you're thinking...
Oh, there's, like, Furnace Mites are bigger? Yeah, I'm no Magic lore master, and to be honest, I don't think Magic has lore. Magic has story. No, Magic has no story, it has lore. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't make those decisions, but... No, I'm just fighting a fellow streamer. Red Umbrella. We're calling him Red or Fire or Buddy. Yeah. He wants to sharpen his claws on some more outlandish deck archetypes, and, you know, here I am.
That
No, that
being
is
able to
good.
bring-
In fact, I'm willing to bet that that's the card that got Fire into Historic. Like, that is the card you want to be playing, so you find a format where you can... Now, everyone's got like a zombie apocalypse plan that involves fleeing the country or becoming a roaming
Oh, hell no,
warrior.
I killed...
No. I think you're totally overestimating zombies. Zombies, as I understand them, are rogue rotting flesh. You know? Moving around. They will decay. So, if you're in a city, go to the top floors, up the stairs, where the zombies don't have the dexterity to crawl up. And just stay up there until they all rot. A human corpse takes about a week in the desert to rot, so, give it 2-3 weeks. And then, yeah, and by then, there'll just be a bunch of shriveled, ambling skeletons, and, you can descend from the sky rises and retake the world. Yeah. Well, no, look, here's the thing. You're gonna have to prep supplies. But if you're looking for a zombie-proof area, 4 stories up. Well, I'm just expecting that, suddenly zombies. I'm not really gonna, and I'm going to assume whatever it is isn't airborne. Which in that case, you just gotta count down to apocalypse there. Yeah, you might have to, hope you're zombie immune. But honestly, I was just expecting Voodoo Curse, classic zombie. They're somewhat supernatural, or rather, they don't follow natural laws, except for the fact that they are corpses. Corpse has to be maintained, or else it will rot. What? Alright, I'm feeling confident about swinging out with this. Gaining 7 life off it would also be kind of nice. You don't know. I think it's bacon, or a potato skin, or a mushroom, something. It is not. It is not crisp enough to be bacon.
Looks like bacon, but it is.
Yeah, and if it's not bacon, I don't want to put it in my mouth. No, nothing else will be worth that. At this point,
It's gotta be.
I don't know.
You think I am? I am not brave.
Yeah, no,
I will throw you in zombie.
Yeah, we just talked about his zombie survival plan, which was don't survive a zombie apocalypse.
I would be at home. My dog gets infected.
Yeah, just no. Game end.
Never hard. That's a little different.
There's not a. What your thing is there's not a life after the zombie apocalypse. A life beyond survival may not be worth living.
It won't be worth it. No.
Eh.
I mean, they are at.
I met your dad. He's got a fighting chance.
Society would.
Well, no, that's the thing. I think a zombie apocalypse would end all my anxieties. Because now I have to worry about a very real threat, brain getting eaten. And I stop worrying about my nebulous threat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what my problem is? I have to do the laundry every 2 weeks. And I hate that. And I don't know why. It's just...
Yes, we.
That'll stop him, human. Particularly an uncoordinated one. Oh. Well, yeah, that's my thing. I'm weird. I think the worst thing in life is having to do the laundry every 2 weeks. Which can't be true, right? There's worse things than the laundry. I keep having to tell myself
to do
that.
it every 2 days.
Yeah. You could be starving. You could be dead. You could be without limbs. You could... I don't know. Having diabetes is probably worse. Laundry.
In the case of you, well-deserved, perhaps, their eating habits.
You're gonna have to be at the shop for more context with this. Like I said, check us out on the web, thirduniverse.com. Because you're not getting context. We're not giving it to you. Oh, sorry. I tell you, my impenetrable deck here is kind of falling apart. Yeah, no, he's got 5 mana bank. Here's the thing, I don't really make that decision. Deck does. Okay, I think it's at the time I can explain my strategy. My whole deck is built around discovering for mana value, which hits Infamous Cruel Claw every time. Problem is, I only got 1 more left in the deck. There. It's for poster. Ooh. Enters, discovers 3. I like how they specify if you cast it, because bouncing this thing, discover 3 turn. Crazy. Hello again, Cruel Claw.
Bad.
Actually, really. It lets blue things do red thing. That's the kind of combo card I want in my hypothetical Artificer Goldbergs.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking converter. It's a converter between one kind of machine and another.
My deck is a machine that turns cards drawn into damage. Yeah, stuff like that. Got something crazy coming. I tell you, your deck wins fair. Appreciate it. Notice that it only takes like days to forget what you. Heck, I didn't eat anything for a day because I had like a terrible cough. No, you didn't want to do anything with that. And today, everything tastes so good.
Yeah, your body is like what it's like to have nutrients in.
Yeah.
That's a very pleasant feeling.
Accidentally discarded the wrong card. I don't think it matters. Honestly, I think you're gonna be all right. Little gaining of. If it was weaker, I would have been able to get rid of it. Honestly, I miss cards that had that much booty on them. You know. It has a baseline toughness of 4. Oh. Nowadays, it's all like baseline 3. Cards like this rule the school. That's a red spell. Oh, okay. So you got a free spell copy. That's really good. All it cost you was 5 mana. All right, you're just like stockpiling mana. A big mana deck. Get up for the elephant. No fire. Your archetype was cool, ladies. I like how the elephant snuck in here. But I like Quintorius. He's a good character. I know nothing about him, but I do like seeing him. Loxodons are always described as just a joy to be around. The name of elephant people. They are playable in D&D. And shockingly, you don't see them a lot. Yeah, no, Loxodons are playable in D&D. There's a Loxodon player race.
The elephant.
Elephant people.
Trunk can be
Keen smell, trunk can be used, ended.
very wise.
Yeah, I think they get. That's all I really know off the top of the head. I did give them a racial feat that let them kind of like do a paladin aura. Yeah, because like they're chill, right? Like anyone around the Loxodon gets a benefit for like against saves for like provoke or. Is kind of your engine, so going for your spirits, know what they can do. Thing took his planeswalker and sacrifices that spirit, he can cast it. So fire, I'm not letting you have it. Not giving it to you, sorry. Yeah, no, Flame Dancer is yeah, holding it together right now. But I'm not out of the game yet though.
Out of the game.
Don't you tell me when I'm out.
Challenger and
Don't you say to me when I've had enough. Yeah, don't. Oh, that's not emblems. That's Pyromancer's goggles. You can copy spells. Don't you tell me when I've had enough. I'll tell you when I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
I think this guy's had enough.
Yeah, I don't know what he's had, but cut him off.
Whatever he's had, and place it with water. Lots of it.
You know what? Wait till he goes to the bathroom and lock the door.
What kind of bathroom door locks from the outside?
The worst kind. That would awful. Right?
You gotta put a lot of trust into that guy outside.
My dream is to create a restaurant that other people regard as a nightmare. A hellscape dimension in which none survive or escape.
Delightful. Stumpy's plays.
My dream to inflict terror upon my fellow man for money. Or at least notoriety.
Well, that's enough of a motivation to.
Yeah. I've done the thing like I must use these powers for good, or at the very least, profit. That's a good call. Fortunately, the lifelink don't do much. But virtue napping is pretty good effect. Yeah, I told you not to tell me I was out. But yeah, no, if your life is, it's a little too dull, stop drinking soda for like 2 days, then start drinking soda again. You'll thank me later. Probably better for you. Paul. No, it's nice to have a game so drawn out. I'd forgotten how long and clever a game of Magic. You hit this, like, rhythm of attrition. I did. Well, I mean, a board wipe. But yes. Worth, yeah. Hey, though. You want your hand empty for... I don't know why. I should have never agreed to the third game. Oh, we're going overtime on this stream just to finish that draft. Or at the very least, play one game where we get to drop the Aether Spark on something. Oh, haste. Okay, yeah, no. Came out to play, I see. Just, you'd say fall and you just wouldn't.
No,
I just wouldn't fall. Yes. Back up to... Actually, you know, back up 2. Very big dinosaur.
you.
I mean, look, there's always tricks. There might be tricks.
Can block that.
No.
Oh, crap.
Well, they both had menace.
Oh.
Yeah. Fire, that was the best one I've had in a while. I did not know if I had that or not. That was good. Yeah, excellent match. Definitely one I'll be remembering. Now on to something that I'll probably want to forget. Back to the draft, everybody. Still see myself winning without such mistake. That's the worst part. Totally had it on lock, probably. And it doesn't matter if it's true or not. That's gonna stick with you, and that's what keeps you playing the game. I could probably have done that better if I wasn't such a doofus. Yeah, no, that's just life. Though it's possible to make all the right choices and still lose. I've only seen a Mythic Orange Wizard employee once. They were playing a garbage deck, totally on meta, and they won. This day, I still wish I beat them. Yeah. I want to call what those were full of honor, but I would call them a lot of fun. I have been dreaming about making an absolutely nasty historic birds-based deck. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't call it with honor, but I would call it fun. Okay, this is a lot better. Still bad. Oh, keep it. Complete misclick because I was dazing off. Oh. Dude. Sorry. But I gotta say, props for you to explaining that. If I had made a mistake like that, I might have kept it to my taken it to my grave. But, you know, maybe that's the better way to live. Maybe it's maybe it's better to be honest. What? Save my grim bobble. Turn target permanent mana value 1. That's good. It makes the competition more real. Yeah, perhaps it does. I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe owning up to your mistakes is a better way to live life. Maybe instead of pretending that you got all your stuff together, you should just tell everybody that I'm scared and I don't know what I'm doing and please help me. That's better. Play against some more experienced decks. Never know how good the people you play are. Huh, well, honestly, a little flattered that you consider me experienced in this, because, like I said, I'm not sure I know what I'm doing. I just keep doing it. It's like a rat in that Skinner box. I push the lever, treats come out, and I'm just gonna keep doing that until the treats stop coming out. I'm not good enough for imposter syndrome. You shut your mouth. Oh, wow, this... I've been taking a lot of medication. What? Alright, yeah. But now we're... Oh, now we're rocking. Now this deck works. Suddenly, this is the best deck I've ever made. No, it's not. This deck's garbage. I just had a good hand. But I will take that rank up. Thank you, Silver 4. Enough to consider a worthy opponent, that's fine. Yep, I'm glad. I totally meant to do that. I'm not a confused maniac.
He is confused in other senses and is also a maniac in other senses.
Clyde, Eli's trying to hit you with the Kato Classic.
Oh, what?
Blunt Force Jiu-Jitsu.
No such thing.
You know what? Yeah, no, you should trust him. I'm crazy.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
And the rats made me crazy.
Crazy?
I was crazy.
This is such a dumb bit.
I and camp across the lake.
Joined in.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's a mile and a half.
That's the kind of camp memories. And I once made a call the guy Burger Runch and he punched me in the gut. That was a fun time. I had it coming. I was a little menace. Yeah, no, I'm bad.
That's not impressive.
No, it's not, but I'll remember it. He put me in my place. If you're listening to this, man, best summer, well, one of the top 5 summers. All right, yep. Dropping the Aether Spark. You are not prepared. I will be taking my win now. Thank you. 5 counters on that. Yeah, that's how my neck got all messed up, Clyde. You don't want to turn into me, do you? Oh, now you're doing the Penny Parker in her mech. Yeah, I don't know how she fits in there. Can someone know about someone who knows about comics? Tell me how Penny fit in the mech. Was she beast?
Pocket dimension.
You know what? I will be drawing 2 cards, throwing out one of these. And I will be hitting you in the throat for 5 again.
Ironically, their weight. That means mass change.
Yeah, is that canon? Because like I
That
always
is canon.
thought it was like they had to physically transform. They had to assemble and disassemble. But apparently, if their mass can shift to such a degree,
Well, that was in like part 2.
Yeah, we're doing the thing with Megatron's little gun mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, look, Megatron turning into a gun never really made sense. I don't think any of us cared.
Buffalo.
I will. I do enjoy that buffalo sauce. Although I'm not exactly sure. Well, according to me, Eli, you're missing out. That buffalo sauce is good. Value mistakes, they teach you about yourself, accept, move on. But don't worry to admit you've done wrong. Damn, I needed to hear that, Fire. Thanks. Or Red, or Umbrella, or whatever
He
I've
does
been calling
everything
you.
wrong.
Thanks, buddy. I do a lot of things wrong. I wouldn't say I've been wrong my whole life. Just for, like, 7 part of it. Wait, it's a vehicle and an equipment? That's neat. Got all excited for nothing, eh, Clyde? Nothing stops the Aether Spark. Can mana of any one color sounds good, but what would I do with it? Cast my whole hand, I guess. May sacrifice an artifact. Destroy artifact! The Aether Spark! Oh, he's done it! He's done it! He's back in the game. I don't think it matters, though. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I had double strike in the hole. You want any of this garlic mayo, Clyde? Not a fan of the garlic mayo. It's good in concept, but I'll just hold on to the buffalo sauce. I quite like the buffalo sauce. I feel like I need one more bathroom break. Right. Gotta be quick.
I am the new. I killed that.
I saw him do it.
It's buried.
Alright, yeah, pulled it back. Ugh. Let's keep going. But yeah, Transformers change mass. That, yeah. Okay. They get heavier when they transform.
Which
That's
means
changes, yeah. Because I thought they'd be heavier as giant robots, but yeah,
either they break the laws of physics.
which would make sense given
Yeah.
that they are a toy line. Or no, wasn't that? I know, like when Megatron got really small and he turned into a gun. They said that he was kind of shifting all his other mass into another dimension. So the idea is that Transformers have like this little pocket space of more mass that they can summon. And he was just putting the rest of himself in there. That's all the cheese, Eli. That's cheese phlegm. Yeah, it's worth it, though. Die crash, but oh, just a quick little announcement. Yep. Just a sec. Hey, apparently that creature he had just dealt him 4 damage because he cast a spell when it wasn't his turn. Yeah, that applies to you too. Remember that. It's not your turn! Wait your turn! Now I think he's just kind of shell-shocked from it. Well, Miko. Well, that's reach. But I have my Apocalypse. Power 2 or less, cannot be blocked, and has lifelink. Eat up. Our card, draw a card once each turn as a sword. That might be better than I've been giving it credit for. I'm not gonna block. Honestly, that creature's been doing more work. But, ooh, that's a big boy. Yeah, big. Still hitting them, still gaining life. I'm at max speed, so this thing will have lifelink. Worm. Cost, but he has the map for it. Glad I have this little Death Touch list. Throwing this in the way. Feel real nice. Oh. Destroy up to one target enchantment with mana value X. So that's... Yeah, no, nothing I can do to stop that. So I'm gonna have to just happen. Oh wait, I should have done my math better. Okay, that's an embarrassing loss. That's on me. All right, we learn from it. We go again. 3 wins. Yeah, I've just been sneaking some Marvel Rivals on the store account. Apparently, I've been played at least 109 hours of it, which doesn't seem right, but it's right there on the Twitch account. So either Twitch is wrong, or I am.
I think the computer is good at counting.
Yeah, no, and Steam agrees with it, so yeah. I might have just played a lot of Marvel Rivals, and not even on my own account. I'm gonna have to admit, this flavor of the month, pretty good. I've tried the flavor of the month, and you know what? It's good. It's good.
Flavor of the month?
Yeah, no, the game's like the flavor of the month. It's a Marvel Overwatch. That's the best way to put it. You know? They got the Thing, they got all the Fantastic Four, Loki's in here, the Punisher's in here, Spider-Man's in here. It's
that menace.
Yeah, no, it's great. Galacta makes a cameo appearance. You know, Galactus's tapeworm that became his daughter.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, that's real. Can't wait for Howard the Duck in Marvel Rivals, guys. Now we'll probably get Deadpool before Howard the Duck. Wolverine showed up, and when Wolverine shows up, you know Wade can't be far behind. Yeah, before it was Spider-Man, it was Wolverine. That was the Deadpool crush. I really want them to put Deadpool in the game because he could make some jokes about, like, if this wasn't an E-rated game, I'd oughta.
You know, the only reason why I keep losing is because they're not allowed to show massive amounts of blood-ons.
If I wasn't allowed to show gratuitous violence, I would show you. Oh, I'd show you. Oh, it writes itself. You have to be an idiot to not do it. A lot of people are embracing the little splash method. And this one has a little splash of blue. Battle as a sword. I was right to call that card a good. Time to sacrifice my Grimbauble, though. Not a
No way. Might be going well for you.
Yeah, it could go either way, but he has a lot of cards in hand, and I just threw back the first mountain I saw, so I hope I don't pull
Well,
a card with red anytime soon. If I do, I'm going to be kicking myself, but till then, I think we're going to be alright. I'm going to save the land and return our Bloodgate. Although I could be discarding and drawing. I am at max speed. Drawing 2 cards seems true for 3 as a 5 mana. I mean, it's got flying. You can't crew it. You don't have the manpower to. Throw away this card. Draw another one. Oh, yeah, he's going for the kill with the mute there. Wait, no. Oh, right, it's a vehicle too. Sacrifice the Aether Jacket to blow up a vehicle. I'm gonna save that for when he's getting bold and this thing totally could have been in Duskborn, but I guess they put it over here. Crew and swing? Crew and swing? Could I take 9 to the jaw? Be too opposed to it. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, been a long while since I've been here. How's Sonya? Don't usually catch the AM streams. Yeah, no. Sorry about zoning in. I was just like wondering how screwed I was. Sonya's been alright. Got her on a different computer. I think Billy's talking her ear off about Final Fantasy 14 or something.
as per usual.
As per usual. He's just so happy. I talk about it. Oh no, we're screwed. They swing at everything. We're screwed. Yeah, it's over. I'm good. Good to hear. Air is human, to forgive is divine, and to lose, well, that's life. Yeah. Well, 3 losses came faster than expected, but I am happy I at least picked the Aether Spark. If you ask me, I feel like I won draft just because of that.
It's harder for everyone else to win.
Nah, not really. There's a bunch of drafts happening at any time. I got 2 packs and a couple mythic rares, so works for me.
Somewhere out there, someone lost because of you.
That's all that
Remember
matters.
that and be proud.
We got End Rider, Spiker. Start engines at the beginning of upkeep. Exile top card. You can play it if you like. Spar Fortune and Boss. Whenever you attack, 1 damage to each opponent. Nice, nice. First, we could deal damage to your opponent or a permanent opponent controls. It deals that much damage plus 1. Another. Give me another. Run over. Spell costs 1 less if it targets a mount or vehicle. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. Not fight, just deal damage. But it does deal damage. So if you have Death Touch, you can just Death Touch them, you know. Death Touch them. That's good art, but reminds me of Motor City. Yeah, the characters always had these lanky proportions, and the foreshortening makes it look like that. Yeah.
Painful.
Yeah, if you can find the Disney XD cartoon Motor City, go watch some of it. One of those didn't get another season sort of things.
Oh.
And then there's that dinosaur with antlers we always hate.
Oh,
Yeah. Why? Why do you have those? What could
that only weighs its head down more.
what could necessitate this? I don't know.
Its tail isn't heavy enough to keep it upward.
Is this Ikoria? I don't see any Ahedrons. I don't. What? Ikoria's the one with the weird monster hybrid, so maybe. I don't know. Hey, it's got to give stuff indestructible, but you got to cycle it away. So, honestly, kind of a mid card, but you know, I'm talking about it. Ah. Hey, Sonia, DJ Frost wanted to tell me to say hi. He's not watching, but, you know, I thought it'd mean a little. I don't think it really up, but... Hello! There you go. Yeah, this microphone, I feel, is not as sensitive as it used to be. Maybe that's a good thing.
It's sensitive in close range, but that range quickly drops off.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't make these things. I don't know about these things, but, you know, things. What am I not supposed to... Am I supposed to highlight something? They're like, hey, check out the store. Check out the store. I check out the store. I click on all the things. And you're still yelling at me. Ooh, the Spike Shell servo is back. Nope, I'm not doing it. Not doing it, you freaking reference hog. That is clever, though. The hatch. Doesn't really come into display when... From the... Yeah, but now that... Okay,
I
yeah,
see
now
it
I get it.
now.
But you are just a
Okay.
Mario Kart reference, and I am not standing by that. Oh, the Secret Lair cat sleeves are out. Oh no, we're definitely gonna drop gold on this, aren't we? Oh well. Yeah. Might as well end the stream here. We've gone on for about 3 hours now.
Holy.
And my voice is hurting. And honestly, I kind of want to stand up and like do a really loud burp or scream or both.
Yeah, you've been downing way too many.
I have like this little
Coke-related
soda
things.
graveyard next to me.
Not to mention jelly beans.
Yeah, I had like
earlier.
50 cents of jelly beans. Honestly, it's impressive that I don't get sick nearly as often as I should. Yeah, that'll about do it for the stream. In the meantime, check out our website. I know I've really been plugging the website, but that's the best thing to do for these streams, because this is all advertisement. I like doing this, but if the store doesn't profit, then, like, what's the point? We bought all this Twitch equipment, and, you know, it's just taking up space in front of our classic bookshelf in our, board
Beautiful
game.
comic book.
Honestly, no, you should come down to the shop and just look at this stuff. It's quite a spread. But until that time, either when you're here or on stream next week, talk to you later. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna plug my Oxygen Not Included streams on Tuesday. I'm going insane. That game is making me insane.